Sights on, high life drone, twilight zone, fly like I'm stoned. Yeah. They way gone, J-Way is known. Go hard, go home, get money long. My life up, flow like up, hoes like yup. I'm like fuck. Where's my phone? Yo, what up, YouTube? Welcome to Sinn-Take, man. My name is Jason, coming back with another one, man. And I just want to tell y'all, man, listen, man, NoFap is the driving force of semen retention, right? If I didn't get on NoFap, then I never would have started semen retention. So it's so important for you to do this because it's so fucking hard. It's important for you to do this because it is so fucking hard. It's easy for us to end up in this space where we just want to release, you know what I mean? Because it feels like a weight has been lifted off your shoulders because it's something that feels good. Let's be honest, you get pleasure from fapping. A lot of people don't want to like, man, what you in? Yeah, you get pleasure from fapping. Obviously, that's why millions and trillions of people fucking do it. It's easy, it's affordable. It's easy, it's affordable. And you can do it anytime you want to without spending money to go chase women. You know what I mean? Without going to the club, without having to have game. You don't gotta have game for NoFap. I mean, to fap and watch pornography. You ain't gotta have game for that. You know, so it's more convenient. That's why more people fap. It's convenient as hell. You could use your phone, you could use DVDs, you can use computers, all of that shit. It's just too convenient and it's easy to get to. And on top of that, you have millions of sites where you can watch shit for free. You know what I'm saying? But with all that being said, that doesn't mean that it's right. That doesn't mean that it's good for you. You know what I mean? You're going to have people that want to argue that shit tooth and nail, that it's normal and this and that, not even caring about the neurological problems that it's causing for them, not even caring about the psychological problems that it's causing for them. They don't care about none of that shit, not even caring about the physical health problems that it's causing for them. You know what I'm saying? When you wiring your mind in that way, where you getting off to watching other people have sex, there's a fucking problem there. That's an issue. That's an issue. So at the end of the day, right, with me starting NoFap, it paved the way for me to start semen retention. You know, and I'm forever grateful for that, man, because if it wasn't for NoFap, I wouldn't have got on this journey called semen retention, which elevated me even further. You know what I'm saying? So how could I be mad? You know what I'm saying? I feel blessed to have found NoFap. You know what I'm saying? So people got to understand that this is like the kickstarter, that shit. You know what I'm saying? This is the driving force of semen retention, so it must be done. The importance, it cannot be downplayed. It is so important that you accomplish this. It's so important that you achieve this. Like I said before, you don't do NoFap, you achieve NoFap. You achieve this shit because it is a great achievement. Because, like I said, all those things that I named, it's so easy to fall into that trap. It's so easy to fall into that hole. It's so convenient and easy to do. With so much negativity that's going on in this world, everybody want to escape to something. Everybody wants some way to, escape their reality and take a load off, take some of the weight off their shoulders. And that's what it feel like when you release. You know what I'm saying? The only problem is it's very short-lived. It's very short-lived. And then guess what? It's back to reality. It's back to the space that you was trying to get away from. It's back to the people that you was trying to not be around. You know what I mean? You right back to the situations that you was in. They didn't go nowhere. Just because your mind went somewhere. Just because your mind goes somewhere, that doesn't mean you physically go somewhere. Just because in your mind you think that you having sex and getting pleasure from what you watching, that don't mean you really doing that. See how you psyching yourself? See how you playing yourself? See the damage that you doing to yourself? That's what it is. So how is it harmless? How is it helping you? How can you grow from that? How can you get out there like a real king and get the real thing like that? How can you shake that anxiety that you have like that? You can't. You can't. You're not going to get a real woman. She could sense that. She could sense that you have no life force energy. She could sense that you can't contribute anything to her life. Would nobody fuck with you? It ain't just women. It's people. It's dudes that wouldn't even fuck with you because you can't contribute anything to their life. You can't give any type of valuable information. You don't have that energy with you. It's fact up into the sky. It's gone in pornography land. That's where your energy at. Don't nobody want to hang around you. You know what I'm saying? You can't even have a conversation amongst real men. Your masculinity don't match ours. That's what people got to understand when you fapping, when you releasing on a daily basis. You can't sit there and have a conversation with us real men. You can't. You wouldn't be able to keep up. We talk too loud for you. Light voice. Well, I thought you can't conversate with us. We full stack. We got our testosterone. We got our masculinity. We got control over our situation. You don't. You sit there while grown folks is talking. That's how you get treated when you fapping. So how is no fap not a blessing? When you got all your energy and it led you into a bigger blessing like semen retention, where you could conversate amongst men, where you could understand where each other coming from and we got the same energy. When you could go out there and attract women just with the energy that you have, that you've been stocking up. Because guess what? Now you valuing yourself. You focused on you. And then on top of that, you got the benefits kicking in. Everybody that's fapping, they can't compete with us. We can't even have a conversation with them. They look at us like we crazy. Not even knowing that we know that they fapping. You can read that energy, you can see it all in their face. And that's the part that make me feel bad. Because it was like, damn. You know what I'm saying? I was that person. You know? Skin looked like it's drained, looked like a ghost. I was putting on baby oil and was wondering, right? I was brought up to stay moisturized, you know what I'm saying? Just to keep my skin good. Guess what, bruh? My skin, when I was fapping, my skin was drinking that shit. I couldn't put on enough lotion. I couldn't put on enough baby oil. I couldn't put on enough Vaseline without being ashy 10 minutes later, bro. That wasn't coincidence, bro. My body needed vitamins. Your skin is an indication of something. That's why when you suffer from liver failure or kidney failure and shit like that, they can see it in your skin. It's called jaundice. Your skin start to get yellow. Your skin listen, you could read a lot just by looking at people's skin. It's not just if they hydrate, if they skin is hydrated or not. You could read if they sick or not. You could read if they drain the vitamins, nutrients, just by looking at their skin. If they have an autoimmune disease, you could tell that by looking at people's skin. So at the end of the day, it's crazy. Like, damn, I was walking around like that. You know what I'm saying? I was moisturized to the T, but guess what, bro? You could still see through that. Because my skin was drinking that shit. And you can see it in other people too. Just by reading their skin, their body language. Their eyes. They can't look at you in the eye. I'm not saying that I want to even look at another fucking man in the eye. But at the end of the day, if you having a conversation and talking to somebody, listen, eye contact says a lot about you. People can read the truth. That's how you communicate. But if you got somebody that can't even look at you, like, you know what I mean? They can't even, bro, they fapping, bro. They got problems. They got anxiety issues. They suffering. They can't even look at a real man in the eye. They can't make eye contact. You know? And the thing is, right? In most cases, when people can't make eye contact with you, that lets you know that you can't trust them. See, and that's another thing. That's a sad part about that, because that's not even the case with some of these guys that's out here fapping and suffering from social anxiety, you know, but that's what it seemed like, because they can't look at you in the eye. It's not that you can't trust them. It's because they suffering and damn near can't even trust themselves. You know what I mean? They suffering from social anxiety. They know what they do. And deep down, they going through a separation anxiety. They going through abandonment, depression from abandonment, because they outside of their comfort zone. When they gotta go to work, when they gotta go grocery shopping, when you run into these people out of nowhere and they can't look at you. Listen, bruh, they only comfort is watching pornography. You know what I'm saying? So who wanna still live in that light? Who wanna live in that light? I don't want to live in that light. I know that the Most High has greater plans for me. You know it too. You got dreams, goals, aspirations. You want a family, kids. You want people to respect you. You want high energy, high vibration. You want to be high value, high masculinity, high testosterone. You ain't gonna get it fapping. So you got to understand, no fap paved the way for semen retention. Period. That was the driving force. Because when you stopped fapping, you started holding in your energy. When you started holding in your energy and started seeing that you come back to life, you wanted to feel that way all the time. So you started semen retention. So you ran up on a pot of gold. So you can't downplay neither one of them. You need both. You need both. You need no fap to jumpstart and pave the way so you could get to semen retention. And semen retention will cover life. Semen retention will have you in a space to succeed. You will be in position. It's all about being put in position. No fap semen retention will put you in that position. And that's my word, man. My name J-Sin and Sinn-Take. Holla at y'all later, man. Peace. Hustle hard, yeah, that's all day. I'ma keep putting in work, yeah, that's all day. I'm in here to do my job, yeah, that's all day. What I do ain't a facade, this is all J. Hustle hard, yeah, that's all day. I'ma keep putting in work, yeah, that's all day. I'm in here to